Can a lighthouse be a hero? Perhaps not, although they have been protecting seagoing men and women for generations. I'm here with Jessica Collins, who is the site coordinator for the Cape Henry Lighthouse. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, Chris.
Can you tell us a little bit about the importance of this historical site?
Absolutely. So Cape Henry in itself is a very historically significant area. In 1607, we had our first landing here. So we're able to trace the history of Cape Henry over 400 years back. So in 1607, after 4 months at sea, 104 English settlers arrived here and they named this area Cape Henry. And that is after James I's eldest son, Henry, who was Prince of England at the time. When they arrived here, they brought a wooden cross with them. They marked this area, stayed here for about 2 weeks, and then eventually settled English first settlement of Jamestown on North American continent. So we have the first landing here, which pretty much marks the beginning of the American colonial history, but we can also mark the end of the colonial history here as well. In 1781, September 5th, we have the Battle of the Capes that was fought here in the Chesapeake Bay. It's called the Battle of the Capes because we are, of course, Cape Henry, and across the bay is our brother Cape, Cape Charles, which is Henry's second brother, who was named after by the English. So 1781, Admiral de Grasse of the French fleet, as the French, of course, fought on the American side to help us in our quest of independence, they fought a battle against the British here, and it was the largest, most decisive naval battle fought during the Revolutionary War. This battle pretty much sealed the American victory of the independence. So with de Grasse winning that battle for the French and for the Americans, Cornwallis was ended up trapped at Yorktown. So he was not able to get relief from the British aid and more troops to continue the attack and the war on the Revolutionary War. So after the French blockaded the Chesapeake Bay during this battle, he pretty much had to surrender, and every general thereafter surrendered, and that ended the American Revolutionary War. So we have first landing here, 1607. We have the Battle of the Capes, 1781. And then, of course, 1792, we have the building of America's first lighthouse. So we say it's America's first lighthouse because it was the first lighthouse authorized by the United States. Under our Constitution, it was the first lighthouse built. It was the first public works project of the United States. So the first thing that the U.S. ever built was our Cape Henry Lighthouse. It was authorized by George Washington himself and overseen by Alexander Hamilton, who was our first Secretary of Treasury. We're the fourth oldest lighthouse in the country, and the three older ones were built when we were still colonies. So that is why we're the first lighthouse built by the U.S. government.
So am I correct in understanding that the lighthouse also has a prominent place in the Virginia Beach City Seal?
Absolutely. We are right in the middle of the Virginia Beach City Seal.
We've been seeing a lot of that seal lately, and often it's adorned with a black ribbon of remembrance. On May 31st, we were shaken by the tragic mass shooting in Virginia Beach. Police officers responded within 2 minutes, followed by firefighters, paramedics, and EMTs shortly after. Everything changed forever in that moment, but one thing remains true.
We will not be defined by evil. We will be defined by the good deeds of the people of Virginia Beach that are embracing all the people adversely affected by this. We not only send out support to them by providing a lot of counseling services and embracing them, but we also have to think about the people that were wounded, that were in the hospital, and we also have to think about the many employees that were in the building at the time of this tragedy, who are also going to need our help, from now on. This is not going to be a short-term fix. This is going to be a lifelong fix, where we're going to take care of these folks and realize and accommodate the needs that they're going to have, probably from now on. Continue to embrace them. Never forget. This is a lifelong tragedy that is going to remain in people's minds in perpetuity. Let the community continue to embrace these people. Let them know that they're loved, they're valued, and they're respected.
Virginia Beach demonstrates its strength by caring for one another and leaning upon each other. And when we return, we'll meet a group of medical professionals who care for patients in unique circumstances. Stay with us.